Hello YouTube, Ruth Basque here again with another video in front of my dragon altar. I'm going to take a break from doing things for Magic Monday because I'm going to discuss a little known topic that people don't think about that are in the craft. And there's a lot of people out there, believe me, I know, who always put videos out here on Wiccan and on how to practice it and writing down spells and, you know, reading spells. But like me, to an extent, there are people who practice Wiccan out there who can't read or can't spell. And my disability on that is because I can't spell, so I copy everything out of a book. I write, copy, or print things out from the internet that I feel will work with what I'm doing. So, go ahead and make fun of me. Or not. I hope you don't, because I don't like being made fun of. But there it is. Out in the open. I have a form of illiteracy, which enables me not to be able to spell words. I'm going to try to help you guys out there who are illiterate, who have to rely on things being read to you, or other people spelling things for you, and give you some ideas on how you can work on these things without having to ask other people for help. First of all, it should be known, the Uncle Bucky's Big Blue Book I have is actually on video. You can purchase it on video. You can watch it on video. You can learn that book by watching his video, or well, what they call DVDs today and not VHS. So, there's one big prop for you guys out there who are interested in witchcraft, but you can't read and you can't spell. Buckland's Big Blue Book is actually on DVD, so you can get it that way if you're interested in that book. There are other books in the craft that are actually on cassette that you can hear. And if you're wanting to make your own Book of Shadows, like I said, with my Book of Shadows, everything is copied out of books or off the internet. But for those of you who want to do things on your own and you know what you want to say and what you're feeling and how to make it work, do cassettes. You could get a cassette player, you could throw a cassette in there and make your Book of Shadows on cassettes. They're there, and you can go right back to them again. Barring that, if you do have a computer and you have an ability to burn CDs, then burn what you feel on a CD as you're doing it, as you're doing your ritual, so you can go back to it and look at it later. There are so many ways for us who have this illiteracy problem to work still in the craft without having to turn to others all the time. Those of you who have a spelling problem, there are programs out there that will help you do spell check. A lot of them on the computer. I've actually been using some of that myself. I feel that the rest of us in the Wiccan community should actually look into this topic a little bit and try to help those that have those problems and want to become and are feeling called to becoming part of the craft of the Wiccan path. So I think us as a Wiccan community should actually get together and work on a way to help those who can't read or who can't spell. And instead of shutting them out and making them feel like they don't belong, I believe in encouraging them and helping them find a way that works for them. For a long time, I never told anybody anything about my problem because I was always chastised for it or told, well, then you're not a real witch because you can't do this or you can't do that. What is a real witch? A real witch is somebody who really believes and who really feels in her heart that this is what she is. A real witch is somebody who follows the path of the ancient ways in her own way and feelings. And therefore, a real witch is anyone who believes it. So you can't tell somebody just because they don't follow it a certain way or do it a certain way, they're not a real witch. Witches come in many sizes, shapes, and colors. So therefore, there should not be an issue, should there? So let's just say, you have somebody in your Wiccan community who seems to not be always able to help because they can't seem to write things out or to read something right. Maybe they have that problem, and maybe you could find a way to work with them to help them with it without being mean or rude. I feel this topic needed to be covered tonight because it's something no one else has covered. So if you like this video, link it, share it. Leave your comments below on how you feel about it. But be nice. I won't tolerate rudeness or meanness of any shape, way, or form. And let me know. In the meantime, may the goddess bless you all. Blessed be.